All right, this is Wolf, and this is the next question. How can we promote people and society to see the similarities between us rather than the differences? And honestly, if I had a real answer to that question, I'd be probably the Oracle of Delphi, because I believe that people are inherently tribal, and you see that best in the United States the way we are today. You have people all in their different tribes. They have their the things that they care about, the things that they focus on, and if you are not a part of the tribe, you are an enemy. And I hate to say it, but it is the same way with autistic people. We're seen as different. We're seen as other. Now, that doesn't mean that we can't get along, because we can all agree to the concept of mutual respect. I have friends that are Republicans, and I agree with some of the things they agree with. Not as much now, given the extremisms, but the thing is that there are some Republican ideals I'm 100% behind. And I have Democratic friends, and I agree with a lot more of what they think, but I don't agree with everything they think either, not by a long shot. And as a result, I love both people. I have respect for both people to the degree that I can. I mean, there's certain things that are immoral that I will never respect, and that's on both sides. But the thing that I have to say is, autistic people are always going to be different. And if your autism is profound enough, you are going to be perceived as different. And unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot you can do about it, because the unique attributes of autism tend to be disquieting. A meltdown tends to be disquieting, especially an unexpected meltdown. Some of the things, when we don't understand some of the so-called basic common sense attributes of neurotypical life and neurotypical reality processing, when we miss some of those social cues, it tends to be disquieting, and in some cases so disquieting to some neurotypicals that they respond badly. And in response, the autistic person responds badly, and the tensions escalate, and things get out of hand, and it happens. We are all similar in that we are all human beings, and that we are all struggling to survive, and we are all struggling to be loved and to love effectively. Those are our manifest similarities, those things that are part of the human condition. And to that degree, if we work to meet each other there, we will understand that we are all one and the same, even though in many other respects we are different. We are all valuable, each and every one of us. As somebody said, I don't know who coined the phrase, but I've heard it enough, God did not make any garbage. And if you don't believe in God, then the creator of the universe, Darwin's theory, whatever it is, there's nobody here that's garbage. Everybody has something, a potential that if unleashed in the world will make it better. Now you can choose not to and become evil, but the truth honestly is we all have something good about us. You might have to dig a little deeper and search a little harder for it in some people, but the truth honestly is it's still there. and that common good within all of us. Those are the similarities that we share. Nobody wants to suffer. Nobody wants to be treated horribly. Nobody wants to be tortured. Autistic people know this just as well as the neurotypicals around us. So we already are similar. And the only way that we can promote ourselves and society seeing the similarities rather than the differences is we all have to work on our hearts. We all have to work on our common humanity, our common decency. People always talk about common sense. Well, there's common humanity and there's common decency. And if you don't have a common sense of humanity, a common sense of society, and a sense of common decency, all the common sense in the world won't help you. So that's my answer to that question. It might not be the answer you wanted to hear, but there it is.